Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Taste with the Intrepid Wino. My name is James Scaresbrook, and on this series I open up bottles of Australian wine that sometimes have been sent to me from wineries around the country, sometimes they come from my own personal supply, and I basically just share my first impressions of the wine, talk a little bit about what I like and maybe maybe some cases of what I don't like. So I hope you enjoy this series. If you haven't watched any of these videos before, there's I think maybe about 80 or so episodes already in the bank, so please have a look through. Maybe you'll find some wines that you enjoy or you might be interested in. I've been tasting Yalumba wines this week as the lovely people at Hillsmith Family Vineyards sent me a box of samples from the Yalumba range, which is of course very, very humbling. Thank you very much for those samples. If you'd like to send me some wine samples, you're most welcome. Please do get in touch with me and I'd love to have a look at them. On today's episode, I'm going to look at the Patchwork Shiraz, which is coming from Barossa Fruit. In this case, it is a 2014 vintage. It has a recommended retail price of $22. From memory, my lovely partner Victoria and I went to a wonderful dinner at the Point in Albert Park, which overlooks Albert Park Lake. And Jane Ferrari, the Yalumba ambassador, was there to talk a lot about the wines, and from memory she mentioned that the Patchwork is named as such because it's a blend of different vineyards. So I'm going to open it up and see what it has to offer. Nice colour, dark enough but not too dark, and not super intense, concentrated. It's got some nice brightness to it. Very, very exuberant on the nose. Really, the fruit, some lovely kind of mature, dried spice and herb notes really jump out of the glass as well. Very intense. Nice kind of black fruit, kind of crunchy blackberries, that sort of thing. Just a little bit of clove in there as well, but it's it's about that sort of nice core of fruit. Let's taste. Quite intense, not heavy, quite light. I'm picking up a little bit of oak on the back palate, which is giving it a sort of a sweetness. And that's kind of what's lingering. It's not so much the tannin from the fruit, it's more that kind of barrel work character. I do like the fruit. I think it's lovely and juicy and expressive without being heavy. There's still some nice freshness to it. There's good acidity. But I think the oak there is just for my taste, it's just giving it a slightly awkward edge on the back, because that wood's giving it a sort of sweetness. I'd like to see a little bit more savory coming through. But I think for $22, you won't be disappointed. I think that is a really exceptional wine, very well made. For the style and for the price, you probably will love that one. So thank you very much, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button below and leave a comment if you'd like to share your thoughts on what I've said, or maybe your impressions of the wine if you've tasted it. Subscribe to the Intrepid Wino YouTube channel so that you can see the newest video as soon as it becomes available. And please come and visit me at intrepidwino.com, where you can find my different videos, writings, and also my podcast, The Vincast, where I hope to have Jane and also Mr. Robert Hill Smith, Master of Wine, at some point. But until next time, cheers.